Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley if you're new here, and I'm the creator of Hal's Corner. So, it's official, I've been on YouTube for 1 whole year. And I want to talk a little bit about some of the things that being on YouTube for 1 year has taught me. It's definitely been a journey. I haven't been the most consistent at posting, but I'm hoping to get better at that. I'm trying to post at least once a week right now. I don't have a posting schedule really because there's some things that have been like up in the air of when I can post, when I can film, that kind of stuff. So I don't have a specific schedule right now, but I'm trying to post at least once a week. So what has 1 year on YouTube actually taught me? I'm going to talk a little bit about that. So I think the biggest thing that people need to remember about YouTube is you can't possibly show every aspect of your life. Social media is not real. You can't show every single thing you do in a day. It just isn't possible. I mean, you would spend way too much time filming, too much time editing. You can't show every aspect of your life. And so it's essential to remember that social media is not real. What we put out there isn't real. You can be authentic, you can be genuine, but it's not really what your life is actually like. And you just can't show every part of your life on YouTube. And so that's one thing that I want you guys to know is that while I'm being authentic and genuine, I can't show you everything. I can't show you all the details of my personal life. It's essential to remember it's not real. And you shouldn't place your identity in social media. It just isn't worth it. You're not going to find fulfillment from social media. Instead, you should look to other things for fulfillment. Specifically, you should look to what God says about you and the truth of His Word for fulfillment. Social media isn't real, and it's not going to be fulfilling. Another thing that I learned over the course of the year is it takes time and effort to make quality content and to gain subscribers. When I was just starting out, that was one of the things that was kind of hard. I didn't really start out with the intention of, oh, I'm trying to get to a certain number of subscribers, I'm trying to make certain amount of content, which both of those things aren't bad goals to have. It's just my goal was not to gain subscribers. My goal was to enjoy the process, and that's still my goal today. I think that the biggest thing when I was starting out was I just wanted to start a YouTube channel and see where it could take me, and that's what I've been doing. And I think that's a good goal to have, and it's something that you can work towards. Gaining subscribers, you aren't in control of that. I'm not in control of how many people subscribe to my channel. I'm in control of the content I put out. I'm in control of the image that I have online, which I'm hoping is similar to what I am in person. Yeah, I don't have control over how many people like my videos, how many people comment, how many people subscribe. My goal is to put out quality content that you guys enjoy. And so that is my goal for having a YouTube channel. So like I was saying, it takes time to gain subscribers. It's not going to be instantaneous for most people. I'm sure there are cases where you gain a whole bunch of subscribers with, one video. That's not me. I have not gained 1 million subscribers by posting one specific video. I've had to work hard on creating good content, and I think that's part of it. Part of it is just people seeing my videos. Not everyone's going to see it, and that's okay. Right now I have 31 subscribers, and I'm so thankful to every person who subscribed because it means a lot to me that people actually enjoy my content and are actually watching my videos. Starting out it's hard because no one sees them, but as I have been on YouTube for a year, I've gained 31 subscribers, and now while that doesn't seem like a lot, I mean, it's not a lot. It's only 31 people. But I am still so grateful for each person who subscribed. When I was starting out, I really didn't have any clue of what I was doing. I just decided to start a channel. It had been something I had been thinking about for a long time. I had been thinking about, okay, what do I want to do with a channel, what would I post, all those things. And it had just been kind of something that had been in the back of my head for, I don't know, a couple of years maybe. And I never was really serious about it. I never was like, okay, I'm going to start a YouTube channel until last March. And last March, I decided I was going to start my channel. There was a number of reasons why, but I'm not going to get into that right yet. So anyways, I decided to start my channel. I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't know how much effort it took. I didn't even really watch any videos on how to start a channel beforehand or anything like that. So some of my tips for when you're starting out, if you're new to YouTube, or even if you just want to grow your channel, some of my tips are to post consistently, and you have to work hard at it, but don't lose your passion. Don't lose the vision in working hard. Continue to be authentic, continue to be real, and continue to share what you want with people. I think the biggest thing that you can do to influence people is to just be yourself. But I think the biggest thing for me is staying true to who I am, and staying true to who I am, not only just how I define myself, but also how Christ defines me, how God defines me, because I know that it can be easy to look at other people and think, wow, they've got their lives together. Wow, they know what they're doing. They have the perfect career, the perfect life. But it's not true. No one's perfect, and you need to stay true to who you are when you're creating content, whether it's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, any other sort of social media as well. You just need to stay true to who you are. Don't try to make yourself someone you aren't, because ultimately you aren't going to succeed in being anyone else than who you are. And I'm not saying that you can't change who you are, you can't change your image or anything like that. What I'm saying is don't overdo it and stay true to who you are. So going back to the point, why did I start my channel? Essentially it was just because I wanted something to do. I didn't have any idea how long I would be doing it for, or how many followers I would gain, or how much time I would spend editing, anything like that. It was essentially, I just wanted something to do. I was going through a really difficult time. I was really struggling with my mental health when I started my channel. It's not something that's easy to talk about, but I also don't think it's something that I should be ashamed to talk about. I would say that starting my YouTube channel did give me some motivation to do things like clean my room, clean out my closet. There was videos that I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this, and even though I didn't really feel like doing it, I used YouTube and filming as a motivation to do the thing. I used YouTube as a hobby, as a way to cope, as a motivation, and honestly, it helped. I was still struggling. I still do struggle today. If I'm being honest, it's hard. It's not easy to be feeling like I was. And I think that one of the things that we need to remember is that everyone struggles. Something that is important to remember is that not everyone's life is perfect. And I go through difficult times. Life is just going to be hard. There's no way around that. And I think that sharing that is helpful. Like if you're going through something really stressful, talking about it with a friend can be very helpful. Talking about it with your parents can be helpful. Even though it's hard, it can be really good. It can be so helpful for yourself to share with someone. Say, hey, you know what? I'm struggling. I need help. And it's really scary, if I'm being honest. It's really hard. But it's not something that you should be ashamed of. Everyone struggles. Everyone goes through hard times. And hiding it isn't going to help. And I'm not saying I'm perfect at sharing. I'm not. But sharing what you're going through is very helpful. And your mental health is not something to be ashamed of. If you're struggling, it's not something you should hide. I want to, as I continue to grow my channel, I want to continue to share my story. I'm losing daylight kind of fast. It's evening time, and so I apologize if the clips aren't as high quality as normal. Anyways, social media has definitely changed who I am. For like last year, I was never really into doing YouTube or anything like that. I had a blog, I will say that much, and I did enjoy posting on there and, you know, connecting with people online, but it's not a real connection. It's not the same as a true friendship. And that's another point I want to get to, is that even though it's nice to share your life with other people, sometimes the best thing you can do is just be an authentic friend. And it can be harder to do over social media, and social media does make it harder sometimes to be a real friend. But I would say that friendship is the greatest act of kindness that you can do for someone. Sometimes all someone needs is someone just to be there for them and to listen to them and offer their support. And I know it can be hard, but I think friendship is one of the greatest things you can do for someone. Just being there for someone is such a great thing that you can do, and I encourage you to check in on your friends, check in on their mental health, share if you're struggling. It's very important that we provide connections to each other and that we don't stigmatize mental health, because it's such a huge thing in our communities today that I think it's important that we talk about it and that we're not ashamed to talk about it and that we are willing to share our stories. And I mean, even as I'm saying this, I'm thinking about my own life and how I don't find it easy to share with people. I think it's essential that we don't allow our own stigmas or our own, like, images in our heads to prevent us from making true connections and from being honest with people and sharing with them what we're dealing with, how we're feeling. All those things are important to talk about, and I encourage you to go and talk with your friends, meet up with them at a coffee shop, meet up with them at the library, go out and do something together and just have a good time, but also form authentic relationships. So 1 year on YouTube, what has it taught me? It's taught me about how social media isn't real. It's taught me that it takes time and effort to gain subscribers. It's taught me that a lot more goes into it than you think, and that you can't share your whole life. But there's a lot of good things that have come from it too. I've had a way to be creative, like a creative outlet. It's helped me cope. And I think those are important things. And as I continue to grow my channel, my goal is to keep sharing with you guys my life and being true to myself and being authentic. And I hope that I will continue to gain subscribers. And I just want to truly thank everyone who has subscribed. And even if you haven't, just thank you for watching my videos. Like, it means a lot to me that I get to share my story and that I get to share my life with other people. So as I finish this video, I just want to truly say thank you. And if you like what you see, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!